shameless Yul Edochie was seen begging Nollywood veteran actress Rita Domic, please help me speak to May. The guy is trying all that he can to confuse May into believing that he actually made a mistake and he loves her and that he is ready to do all that it takes to amend. But we all know that he's only interested in returning back to that house in Ajah, Lekki, Lagos, Nigeria. And also, he wants to have both sides. If he is in Lagos, he wants to enjoy and relax and call himself a married man with May. When he goes to Asaba, Enugu, wherever, Anambra, any part of southeast of Nigeria, he will have Juju Austin. This is what he wants. He wants to eat his cake and have it. Now, I have not, in any of my analysis, said anything about polygamy. It's a choice. As long as you can foot the bill, as long as you are mature enough to handle the challenges that comes with it, it's okay. And also, make sure that the person that you're putting into it, make sure that you speak to them, make sure that things are done appropriately. Not announcing polygamy on social media like Yul Edochie did. Well, Yul Edochie went to Rita Domic and asked her to help convince May that he wants both of them to be together as husband and wife. Now, obviously, Rita Domic is not going to fall for such cheap, foolish. She has also had her own challenges in life. She's not just going to fall cheaply. Well, it is clear that Yul Edochie is trying to find a way around the courts, the divorce courts and all of that. He's trying to find a way around it because he knows that there is so much evidence against him. Well, what is he going to do about Judy Austin? The only solution to this, Yul Edochie, is for you to come out publicly, announce, say it, make it clear that you made a mistake or whatever you want to say. Maybe for the purpose of, let's say, for the purpose of being fair. Let's just say being fair. For your so-called children or child that you have with Judy Austin. I'm putting so-called. Now, maybe you don't want those kids to grow up asking questions like, why did daddy say this? You know, internet never forgets. So, Yul Edochie, if you don't want to use that word like I made a mistake, blah, 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 you can as well issue a disclaimer and make it clear that this is who you are now. You are no longer this anymore. This and that you said in the past came out of a place of ignorance, and now this is what you want to do and this is how you want to go about it. That may kind of help you a little bit. I'm not saying that is a solution, but that maybe could help you a little bit. Now, as it is right now, Rita Domic, she cannot advise him more than what I've just said. Like, man, this is serious. She is a grown woman. She is a grown woman, and there is no way I can begin to tell her what to do. She has a mind of her own, and I'm not going to allow our friendship become I'm not a marriage counselor. I understand what you're saying, that I should help you speak, but I do not know the depth of this matter, and I don't want to jump into it. But Yul Edochie kept insisting, begging, saying, please help me, help me speak, help me speak. Unfortunately, Yul Edochie did not see this coming at all. He wasn't expecting that May will rise above the ashes that, he thought she would be sleeping in laying in, crying her eyes. This is what he thought. He felt that he is more than what he is. He felt that the world revolves around him. Online, in-laws said that it is too late. Of course, I do understand that some people might be like a little bit hopeful that Yul Edochie and May will return back to the shame and disgrace of Judy Austin. But there is something about a man that has had so much, with a woman, even if everything comes to light and apologies or whatever, I'm not going to do this again, and he returns back to his marriage. What is the guarantee that Yul Edochie will not sneak into Judy Austin's bed again? And I'm sure that if this happens, Judy Austin will make sure that video, pictures, and everything will be out there. Particularly if she realizes that this is not going to work, she's ready to break and destroy. And as it is, there is nothing that Rita Domic can do. Let us even assume that Rita Domic advised May, like, okay, you know what? Let me just suggest one or two things to you. I'm not saying you should accept what I'm saying, but I'm just saying that you should consider this and probably seek for a marriage counselor, or try to speak to a therapist, or what do you think? Because this man wants this marriage. This man wants this marriage. What is she going to say? How is she going to express it? If Yul Edochie had been quiet about this, kept quiet, not fool himself on social media anyhow. Of course, he had to do some of these things due to lack of funds. Pressure was so much on him. And Judy Austin quickly took advantage of this. Like, you know what? I don't have money. No work. Nobody's calling you to direct anything. Please, let us fool ourselves. Let us rubbish ourselves. Let us, in fact, and when she's saying this, she's actually referring to Yul Edochie. She's just including herself. So it will appear like we are in it together. It is more about Yul Edochie and Yul Edochie's family. Let us use less foolishly. Let us disgrace your family. Let us disgrace and insult and rubbish the RIP of your son. Let's put everything on social media. Don't worry, if you don't want to do it, I will do it. I will handle your social media page. I will keep it alive. And they did some of this foolishness. Although they might tell us that they are trying to pretend and act, but we know that there is more to what the eyes can see. So now look at May. She is now the one attending event, concerts. This is funny, isn't it, Yul Edochie? Bitter funny. That's what it is. She's not the one attending concert. She is now being called by those that normally would have called you to come grace their event and occasion. You see, in life, nothing is permanent. That is the reason why you should do the needful. Do the best. Do good whenever you have opportunity to be luminous, to be in a position. Do the best and do good. Nothing lasts forever. Yul Edochie would never in his life have thought, apart from if he's gone and gone for good, he would never have thought that a day will come that no one will want him to grace their occasion. No one will want to ask him to advertise anything for them. No one. He never thought about it. He always felt like he's the number one. Anywhere he goes to, he's Odogu, he's this, he's that. You often see him around Obi Kubana and the rest of those guys. They want him around them because it's good for business. But where are these guys now? They are nowhere to be found. None of these guys want to associate with Yul Edochie because they don't want him to mess them up. If they associate with Yul Edochie, soon blogs will begin to dig into their lives. That's what it is. It's like a shark. Once a shark is wounded, problem starts. The rest of the shark will come biting. That's what it is. They will come eating. So these guys know these things. That's why they are disassociating themselves from him. Like, this guy will mess up our, we don't want any of our family things or private life out there on social media. That's it. So kudos to those that have, dropped comments, said positive things, because May comes on social media. See, she's a social media woman now. She comes here to read comments. She listens. She does. And she has friends, family, relatives who listen and tell her things. So guys, what do you think? Drop your comment, like and share. See you in the next update.